Well, police believe they know who caused the crash that made national news over the Ohio River in Louisville. One man now facing several charges for his driving that day that police say left a semi-truck dangling over the side of the Clark Memorial Bridge.
Yeah, 33-year-old Trevor Branham of Jeffersonville is charged with wanton endangerment and operating a vehicle with a suspended license. ABC's Taylor Woods has a look into that crash.
A semi-tractor trailer is hanging over the bridge. We need people right now. Jesus, okay.
Just 24 days after a Cisco semi-truck was left dangling off the side of the 2nd Street Bridge on Friday, 33-year-old Trevor Branham of Jeffersonville, Indiana, was charged for the 4-vehicle accident. He faces 4 counts of wanton endangerment and 1 count of operating a motor vehicle with a suspended license.
You see this, and you realize how many people could have died as a result of this faulty car.
That was earlier this month. We talked with Glenna Hess. It was her electric vehicle that stalled on the bridge moments before the crash. You can see Hess's electric car circled near the railing. According to a police report, witnesses say Branham was speeding in a Chevrolet C1500 truck while weaving in and out of traffic. That's when he hit the stalled electric vehicle. Police say he then lost control of his truck, striking the Cisco semi. Hess remembered the crash in our earlier interview.
I saw a blue pickup truck with a badly injured person in front of me, and I look behind, and then I see the semi.
But this isn't the first time Trevor Branham has been charged with a suspended license. He was charged in Clark County on February 19th for driving with a suspended license. He then paid that ticket violation on March 4th. 3 years before that, in 2021, he was charged with speeding. Branham has a lengthy track record of traffic violations dating all the way back to 2008. Records show over those years he served little to no jail time at all.
Taylor Woods reporting. Well, today, Congressman Andy Barr announcing federal grant awards at the Jeannette Industrial Park in Nicholasville. It's been 35 years since the county had an official industrial park. This morning, Barr announcing $4 million in total funding for the development of Phase 3 of the Jeannette Industrial Park in Jessamine County.
They invited me to come take a look, and they explained how important this was to the future of Jessamine County to attract jobs and economic opportunity. And I was sold immediately.
Well, Jeannette Industrial Park is named after the Jeannette family, which sold them the property off of US 27 near Nicholasville. Phase 3 of this process will be adding an additional 91 acres to the 79 included in phases 1 and 2. The land is now ready for site selection to marketing and businesses.
Well, tonight, a controversial speaker set to speak at Western Kentucky University. Both the WKU Police Department and the BG Freedom Walkers have plans in place to have a peaceful experience, as Kyle Rittenhouse is set to make an appearance. Here now is Noah Farber with a preview.
Downing Student Union's night class will be filled as students and the community are set to hear from Kyle Rittenhouse, who shot and killed 2 men during a protest in Wisconsin in 2020. WKU police are teaming up with local law enforcement to ramp up security ahead of this event.
You always plan for the worst, but we live in a great community, and this is a great campus, and so we just want to make sure that we have some things in place to keep everybody safe, allow them to exercise their freedom of speech, and again, just watch out for those folks that may be outliers that could be causing problems.
Before Rittenhouse takes the podium, a local group is set to peacefully protest his appearance.
This was mostly from the request of the students. A lot of students had reached out to us and wanted us to kind of put together the event and put together the protest to bring them together because they felt like their voices weren't being heard. And then we also have, we're going to have an open question forum at the end for let students speak and ask questions. And then we also have a professor and some of her students who want to do some type of therapy, but music as well. And we will be doing drumming on buckets.
The Freedom Walkers are looking to make a statement to the community through this peaceful protest.
Everyone does have freedom of speech. That is true, but it's not about conservative or being liberal. It's about human rights. And we don't want to invite people in our town to speak who have taken the lives of others and who are racist people and who don't stand for human rights. It's not about politics. And we did the same thing whenever they invited Officer Mattingly here to speak about Breonna Taylor. These people use platforms and go on these tours to make profit off of killing people, and that's not okay.
Well, health experts explain the early signs of this type of skin cancer and how you can protect yourself in the future from it.
Plus, why today Lexington just got a little greener, literally. But first,
finally seeing a little bit of sunshine sneak through the diminishing clouds here in the Bluegrass. We've seen a good bit of it across southern southeast Kentucky, which is not bad for this time of the year, and we're looking pretty good as we finish out this final week of March. The 7-day forecast after the break.
The epic 911 episode that left you hanging continues Thursday.
Bobby Adetina's cruise ship is missing.
Let's go! We're flying into a hurricane. 911, Thursday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
I think this is my favorite. Okay. What do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
There are mowers, and then there are Skag mowers. Serious, heavy-duty mowing machines from Skag Power Equipment. Machines with speeds up to 16 miles per hour, powered by high-performance engines, with leading-edge options like fuel injection and liquid cooling. Machines that the pros trust day in and day out.
Visit Dick's Tools Outdoor and More, located on Urban Road in Richmond.
New for Newport Aquarium's 25th anniversary. Travel to the all-new Ring of Fire World of the Octopus. Meet the giant Pacific octopus exploring its giant new home, and a rotating collection of new octopuses like the Wonderpuss that fools predators by mimicking other animals. Plus, discover strange sea creatures thriving on towering structures that form where lava meets near-freezing seawater. All in a new bubbling and glowing 360-degree display. Save with advance tickets at newportaquarium.com.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you by the Kentucky Lottery. Over $5 billion in grants and scholarships.
Well, definitely an interesting day here in central and eastern Kentucky. Yet again, temperature gradient, all about location. A lot of sunshine down south and east. Temperatures 60, stubborn cloud cover holding us in check here in the Bluegrass. But across the board, it is going to be quiet and pleasant for late March over the next few days. And heading into Easter weekend, a nice warm up. Have a few storm chances, doesn't look to be a washout by any stretch. That better chance of storms and more warmth. That's headed our way as we kick off April early next week. Visible satellite really showing the discrepancy between where it was nice and sunny down south and where that mid-level cloudiness just really was sticking around. Now, as we get into the late afternoon here, we're finally beginning to diminish some of that cloudiness, and we're still about 2 hours, 20 minutes or so away from sunset. So I think we'll recover a good bit here in the Bluegrass and those areas along and north of I-64. Speaking of, down I-64 in Mount Sterling, Montgomery County Courthouse at 52. Throw that west and northwest wind in along with that bit of cloudiness, and that's really had an impact on temperatures. Kentucky Mesonet Cam there in Casey County, 53 there, but the favorite area for some pretty decent temperatures has been essentially London, Manchester, over to Hazard and off to the east and southeast. What a gradient from north to south with low 50s, even a few upper 40s across the northern part of the state. Frontal boundary that brought us the rain, kind of putting on the brakes along the eastern seaboard. High pressure building in, and that's going to set us up for a nice quiet evening. Temperatures falling down through the 40s and will be around freezing in the morning, so do keep that in mind if you're out early. But a lighter northwest wind at about 5 to 10, higher sun angle. That's going to drive us into the upper 50s, which is fairly close to average for this time of the year, and we'll do even better Friday and into the weekend Return flow picks up nicely, 68 on Friday, and then this boundary is going to lay out across the central part of the Ohio Valley. Waves of energy riding along it. Saturday, just an isolated storm threat will up the chance slightly, still low end, both Saturday and Sunday for Easter Sunday and to wrap up the month of March. But as we kick off the new month, that's when we're going to see a little better chance here. There on Easter Sunday, I think deeper in the day, little better chance we'll see rain and storms. And then really Monday into Tuesday, that's when a stronger area of low pressure along with that frontal boundary will cruise in here. So more widespread activity, still a few days away. We'll have to watch for the severe potential, of course, at that time of the year. And then we do cool it down a good bit into the mid part of next week. Speaking of cool, it's going to be cold in the morning, mostly clear. 32 for the overnight low, mostly sunny, a pleasant Thursday to come, 59. The extended forecast, those 70s return as we wrap up March and head into Easter Sunday, low 70s, and then there are your rain and storm chances really ramping up as we head into the day on Monday. No April Fool's joke. Yeah, mid 70s and entirely possible for the first day of April. And as mentioned, with that system, and you see the fairly drastic drop in temperatures there down to 65 and then 54. We'll have to watch for the strong storm potential heading into the early part of next week.